All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we are going over the data download that happened over on the JP side last night. My daughter and I are both going over it. She's giggling at some lights on the keyboard here. But yeah, so there was a data download on the JP side. There was not one for the global side. However, we'll go over that here in a second. There was a tweet from Rick that I will pull up here in a little bit that talks about how the global team is kind of based out of Taiwan. So today, the 6th, is, I guess, a holiday for them. So there probably won't be a data download until tonight or tomorrow. So we'll be on the lookout for that. But until then, we're going to look at JP stuff here. So thank you, Proton 10MG, for everything data download for the game. So we've got an STR Chiaotzu, a sub EZA for Tech Raditz, quest mode stages, ESBR, and Extreme Z battle for Raditz. And some new idle animations. So we'll kind of go through this very quick. I don't think there's a whole lot here to go over. The biggest thing here is this STR Chiaotzu. So this is a free-to-play Chiaotzu that's going to be coming from the quest mode stages. Now, if we look at the schedule of releases here, we can see that all of the EZAs, the Nappa, and the 2 Raditzes are dropping on the 8th at 4 a.m. Eastern. So a little under 2 days. And then the 8th at 1 a.m. Eastern, so a couple hours earlier, this Chiaotzu will be live, meaning that that's when the actual stages of the quest mode will also be live. This guy has the stats to become an LR. So because of that, because of like him only having one category, the way he's kind of built around a time traveler, like space time transcendental is basically time travelers. He's gonna awaken into something that's like a joint forces card, kind of like how like we had the Trunks and Broly, we've had the Frieza and Cooler. So this guy's gonna awaken into some sort of joint forces. He's gonna be an LR, and my guess here is a Chiaotzu and Ginyu, because looking back at the story, this is a video that I had posted a couple months back, kind of talking about when Area 39 had arrived. There was a part in the original like story in the like commentary where Ginyu talks about returning to his old body, or wanting to return to his old body. And he found somebody who's able to perform this technique that he's looking for. And I think in here, does it actually show? It doesn't show, but he's talking about Chiaotzu, right? So the whole part of this story is centered on Ginyu and Chiaotzu. So they're talking about spirit fission, which is basically straight out of the manga, right? And with everything returning, and the announcement of like the Moro arc basically being put into production, this is very huge. So this is kind of taking those steps toward all that stuff, is what I believe. But this is going to be a free-to-play Chiaotzu, probably a free-to-play Chiaotzu and Ginyu that will become an LR in the future. And I mean, we can go over his details and stuff here, but with it being kind of weirdly translated, I mean, he's an orb changer. He's a rainbow orb changer, medium chance to dodge. For each ally in the time travelers category, attack and defense up by 40%, up to 200%. Attack, dodge, and damage reduction up by 5%, up to 25%, and 10% attack and defense for all allies up to 50%, which is actually really good support. When attacking with 12 ki or more, he's going to get 100% defense. When attacking as the 3rd character, 100% attack, and always attack and activate a special move with a high probability. So what is that? A high chance to super? Basically a additional attack with a high chance to super is what I'm reading that as. And then let's see, if you finish it off, restore 30% HP at the end of turn. So either he restores HP at the end of turn, or it's when you KO the enemy, if he's the one to do a finishing blow, he restores 30% HP. It's something like that. Yeah, the way they translate this stuff is a little odd, so I do want to wait for the global translations before diving too deep into him. But yeah, so we do have a free-to-play Chiaotzu, possibly a free-to-play Chiaotzu Ginyu LR coming to Dokkan here very soon. We got the Tech Raditz here, who looks very, very good. Quest mode stages, so there's a bunch of different quest mode stages in here. This is just the animation for the actual chapter coming. Then we do have the Sworn Enemies Extreme Super Battle Road that will be available on the 8th. Yeah, so like the same time everything else drops, basically. I expect this to be a decent fight. We'll see what that looks like when it's actually live. Then we've got the Raditz, the Fizz Raditz EZA here, his medals. We've got his idle animation, actually, which doesn't look too bad. You can't really see here because the background's really black. It's just him. He appears, folds his arms, his hair is blowing in the wind. His long hair is blowing in the wind. So I actually think this one looks pretty good with the constant like motion of the hair. I think this looks good. Some scripted assets here, so Chiaotzu and some Deborah stuff, and that looks like an SSR art to me. I don't know about y'all, but that looks like SSR art to me. He coming. Kid Boo's coming this year, dude. I'm telling you, LR Kid Boo, he will be in Dokkan this year. But this is an asset from the Adventure Chapter 7 that Proton did also throw in here. I'm telling you, man, Kid Boo, he's on his way. Yeah, so again, all these guys do drop in 2 days. So still kind of a dry period right now. So still got to wait to get through that. But these guys will be available in 2 days from now. The Chiaotzu as well with all of the quest mode stuff. And then we'll go ahead and look at all these missions that were put in here. So this is for all the quest modes, stages. So clear out the stages. What is this? Adventure through any stage, complete 3 times, 5 times, 7 times, 10 times, so on, so on. Let's see, trade 100 of the green gems in the Baba's shop and you'll get 100 gems back. So you basically just get everything you put in back. If you spend 200, you get some dragon stones. If you spend some blue gems, you're going to get some of those back. If you spend more blue gems, you get dragon stone. This one is the weird one. So there's a bunch of extra missions here for the special battle part 1. And these seem to be like other player invented missions. So I think these might be a little interesting. So one is to complete part 1 within 5 turns. Another one is to, what is this? One, intellectual tribute. So 6 int types. This mission here looks like it's to complete stage 2 of part 1 of the special battle with an N or R character on your team. That'll be oof. That'll be a little bit more tough. I think with the Cybermen though, that might be pretty decent if you have the Cybermen units, which most of them they're all free to play. So I mean, let's see, Kaiju invented mission. Great. Stage 2, special battle part 1 with the Tamagamis on the team and within 5 turns. Then you've got, what is this? Rumble Crash, stage 1. What the hell's Rumble Crash? Is this a new thing? Or am I like forgetting something? Rumble Crash. Either way, beat it with 6 characters of the NR, SR, TUR category. You cannot use any LRs, basically. And this one, Rumble Crash stage 1 with the Tamagamis into a team of all types. This is odd. Now, I imagine this is something they'll probably go over a little bit more somewhere, somehow, because this is a very odd thing. Apparently, it's like a bunch of, it says user ideas. So are these like submitted like challenges that people have put in? I don't know. We'll have to see what those are. Then we got the Extreme Z medals here. So they're going to give you extra medals by doing this, which is going to help you to awaken the Nappa character. And then you're going to get these medals here if you complete this mission, which is to do basically the Bardock EZA at level 30 with a full team of extreme characters of all typings. So this will get you all the medals you need for the Tech Raditz. So they make this very, very simple, very easy to do. That way you don't have to sit there and go through all the Extreme Z battles over and over and over again to get all the extra medals for all these sub EZAs. They make it a lot easier for you to just grab these kind of right away as you're doing it, which is good. And you'll also get some extra Zenny, which will help with some of the cost of having to awaken 3 characters all at once, right? So this is also very good. This one right here is just missions for the Raditz EZA. So level 10 in 2 minutes, 20 seconds or less. Level 20 in 30 or in 3 minutes. And then to do, what is this one? Earthbred Fighters category at level 20. And you'll get all the stones. Okay. And then the Tamagami missions are back. The stage is coming back. So I think this has to do with the fact that some of these missions require you to have the Tamagamis. So they didn't want to make it to where, like, if you weren't playing around that time, you can't have them. You can't get them. They want to make these available to everybody. So these missions are coming back. I don't think they're getting revamped or redone. I think they're just opening the stage back up. And these missions are just becoming available again if you hadn't already done them. So if you haven't gotten the free-to-play Tamagamis, they are very good. Make sure to get them, get these guys awakened, and take on some of these challenge events that are coming up here soon. And then this is just for the Extreme Super Battle Road. Okay. So yeah, not a whole lot in this data download, but at least there's some stuff coming. Still got to wait 2 more days before we can get there, before we can get these characters, their EZAs and all that. But in the meantime, have some fun playing other games, do something, grind links, do the thing. You know what I mean? Looking forward to these guys, and they're gonna be very, very fun. I'm very interested to see what this Chiaotzu ends up looking like and what he ends up being. And I am very, very hopeful now, because of these assets, that we will get an LR Kid boost some point this year. I just got to throw that in there at the end as well, of course. But yeah, if you guys did stick around to this video, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys think of this data download. Everything coming here, from the EZAs to the new LR Chiaotzu that will be here. Do you guys think this is going to be a standalone Chiaotzu? Do you guys think it's going to be Chiaotzu and Ginyu? Do you think it's going to be Chiaotzu and somebody else? Let me know down below what you think. And let me know what you guys think about some of these user idea missions that are coming to Dokkan. Do you think this is a good idea? Do you think this is kind of odd? I really need to see some sort of explanation about this. I don't know if they're just going to drop these and then just kind of be like, all right, yep, have fun. Or they're going to kind of explain this, because I don't remember them talking about them doing anything like this. So this is very interesting to me. So I'll have to go back and see if this is something that they mentioned before. But yeah, these look like they'll be kind of challenging, kind of tough. So we'll check them out. We'll find out. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.